Alright, what up guys? Well, Respawn, along with the Season 6 gameplay trailer, also released the Season 6 map updates. I don't know, it was kind of delayed after. It took a while for me to find this. But yeah, the Season 6 map updates, I already read through it a little bit just to see everything that was going to be in it. But as you can see right here, it's been revamped, rocket launch sites, blast walls, and more. Launch site. So I'm just gonna, well, you can read this if you want to. They're just gonna add some newness into the map so we won't be complaining for an entire another season about how World's Edge is stale. Now they've updated Kings Canyon and World's Edge. They're just doing this to hold us over for one more season. Just one more season. That's all they're trying to do. But yeah, new and improved launch site. Basically what this says is that they're trying, because like Lava City, Dome, and everything else over there on that side of the map, it was basically never used unless the circle was there because it was hazardous, or it was used in rank play just to get some early game loot, but there was never any action going on over there. Why? Because, well, there's lava everywhere. If you're in pubs, you just want to hot drop and kill everybody, so it doesn't really work. So they kind of revamped it to bring some new life into it. From this picture right here, as you can see, it looks like they put a lot of work into this just for us not to use it next season. So I'm assuming next season it's going to be a 3-map rotation. That's going to be kind of stupid, not going to lie. I kind of hope that they just, like they did in the beginning of, was it this season? They completely disabled World's Edge for like the first 2 weeks. I think they need to do that for like the first 3 to 4 weeks. Just keep us on Samatthi, so it forces us to play on that map. Because honestly, World's Edge is my favorite map, and I don't know about Samatthi. I used to hate World's Edge, but Kings Canyon is kind of trash now, so yeah. But it looks like they put a lot of work in this just for us to be there for one season. So I'm assuming we're going to have 3 maps in rotation. They're probably never going to take Kings Canyon out of that because people aren't going to complain again. But this one, where is this at? Oh, this is just the other entrance, so we can now get in from the lava area. Is it that? The pathway towards Sorting Factory now becomes a launch site. Yeah. This is the other entrance because there's just a big cliff before, as you can see right there, to get us through from the lava areas by Dome, I think. Countdown. This used to be drill site. I actually like drill site. It wasn't that bad of a map. A lot of areas you can shoot from. Usually people just stood up here and tried to shoot down at you. It was never that bad of a place. It was kind of my favorite, not favorite, but it was better than a lot of other places. Now it has this big hole in the middle where you press a console up here or something like that, and it opens up and it has a bunch of like rare loot inside, but everyone can see you doing that. I feel like this is gonna get old after a while. No one's gonna come here. So like they did the regular drill site, it was rarely anyone came there, basically. Staging. Now this is the little town right below the train tracks when you came from I forget what that place is called, but it was right under the train tracks. Everyone knows where this place is at. It's right next to Harvester. The little house was on the hill and there was a town in the bottom of it. I don't think the house is on the hill anymore, and they got rid of the little town obviously to put all this stuff right here. This looks like the rocket building site because of both of the cranes right here and this little joist from Hammond, so I'm guessing that's gonna be the rocket building site. But this was like an early game loot spot basically, and a lot of times the circle would end here. I've had a lot of circles end in this little town / on this little hill by Harvester. I'm glad that we're getting something better because the loot here was never great, but early game was fine. Rising blast walls, it's just a new map mechanic where someone's just gonna get here early game, press the button, it's gonna raise the wall. It's not gonna be used defensively at all. Maybe you control somebody when like the circles, like the ring is coming, and maybe you can lift up the blast walls so they have a harder time getting up and they can only make one wave. They're a Pathfinder. A Revenant can get up here, a Loba can get up here, an Octane could probably get up here. So it's not that important. It's never going to be used that defensively unless you have a Rampart sitting right here on this little perch and just shooting down at you with her minigun. That's the only way I can see this being actually defensive. Survey camp. I actually like survey camp. Wait, where is this at? Okay, so is this survey camp? I think this survey camp back here, and then you run through this way so you can get all the way to the other cliffs. I know where this is at. Everyone uses this little spot right here, but this new cut through has been great for rotating successfully out of Skyhook, and should allow survey camp to be a little more viable as a drop location or a rotation option. I like survey camp because it always has guns. They never have ammo in them, but it always has a gun. I used to go here all the time in season 4, I think, when they first added it. Or yeah, it was season 4. It was a great spot, and they haven't taken it out yet, so it's not a bad option either. I like it. I wish they would experiment more with the whole weapon rack feature around the map, so it would take a lot of the RNG-ness out of it, but they don't. I feel like there should be at least one weapon rack per building, so everyone always gets a gun, but that might be toxic. I don't know. And many other small tweaks. The train is not gonna be in season 5 anymore. I love that because it's no longer there. I'm not gonna have my teammates hot drop on it and we all jump off and they complain that we didn't stick with them and just die. I'm glad the train is gone. I never really liked it. Train's gone. That's great. Well, it says it's stopped, that it's been dismantled and scattered around the tracks. Single change. I don't know what this means by, because it says right here the train is stopped, but it says right here it's been dismantled. So does that mean it's like just the front end of the train is moving around in like smaller track portions, or is it completely stopped? I'm gonna assume that it's not gonna be in season 7. No, it is season 6. Yeah, I don't want it back. I really don't. It was never that great to me. What is this? Oh yeah, Mirage Voyage is now gone. See right there, gone. They didn't add anything back to it. This is how it looked before the Voyage, because they added that during Christmas. Well, actually, I lied. They added a geyser right here to help us rotate out of this building that was under it. Basically, the building that you drop down to once you saw how saturated Voyage was to grab loot and come back up and kill everybody. That's what this is. And it leads out. Where's this at? The new place is right over here where the small town used to be. I think it's called the Robo Factory or whatever it is. It's right over there. And they also added a zip line right here, a geyser, and that's weird. Why they add both of these? Yeah, that wasn't here before. Why'd they add 2? I don't know why they added 2 of those. That's a weird design to me. But yeah, that's all the small tweaks that they've done for this little season update right here. So yeah,